Yo, what up? So this is going to be a little bit different. I don't know if this is a reoccurring thing, but I wanted to make a video because I've been listening to a couple albums recently that have just been blowing me away. Well, I'm just really enjoying them. I wanted to express my feelings and thoughts about these albums. Maybe you'll check them out. I don't know. So I picked the cutest room in our house to talk about it. Also, it's the furthest away from everyone that could be possibly listening. The first album I wanted to talk about is the new album from the Growlers called Chinese Fountain. Now, I actually do the quotations because it came out in 2014. I just didn't know about it until recently. I saw a video of them playing some songs on YouTube and I was like, oh, I don't recognize those songs. And then we looked into it and I was like, oh, dang, I best get on it. Chinese Fountain to me is a much more polished version of anything they've ever done before. In the video I actually saw, they explained that the place that they lived and coincidentally recorded in was burned down. So they kind of, I guess, decided to or were forced to go into a studio to record, and I think that really comes through on the album. That you hear just a much more polished, clean, concise, cohesive songs. They all kind of start and end and there's no filler. It doesn't run on forever. It's like they came in with a game plan and they just made these songs, but they really turned out nice. They definitely didn't overproduce it. It was a nice balance between kind of what they can do live and what they can do as musicians and as a band. But if they had the freedom or the ability to put on the best show and the most perfect way they would want to execute those songs, this would be that execution. You know, especially if you compare it to their older stuff that has that demo-y feel, that has that kind of more raw, rugged stuff. Like some songs on there, like Tijuana, is a perfect example of a song or a demo that they put on an album to show, but then later on made an actual song out of. Whereas Chinese Fountain is all just clean, perfect songs. They do such a great job of just getting you right off the bat. Like within 10 seconds, you love a song, you know? And I found that pretty much with every song that came on. Some were a little weaker than others, but for the most part, each song kind of just grabs you right away and you're like, I like this, and you just continue to like it more and more and more as the song progresses and the more times you listen to it. Even the lyrics are really, really smart. They're sometimes a little cheeky, a little funny, a little quirky. Other times they're really poignant and profound. I would definitely recommend listening to them as a band in general, but this is a great album to start with if you want to start with this album. They have a very demo-y, kind of rough sound to them, and this is a much more polished version of all of that. But overall, I would definitely recommend this. This is a great album to listen to. I've still put it on pretty much every day, once or twice a day. Easy to get along to, just the lyrics, the instrumentation, the music. the music on this album is really good. It's just a great album, so check it out. I'm sure you'll like it, and if you don't like it, tell me why you don't like it, okay? Because then I can disagree with that, because I like it, period.